What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Wednesday NBA edition of my DFS podcast. We have a nice 11-game main slate tonight. Already a good amount of value, especially over in Golden State with Curry, Andrew Wiggins, and Draymond Green all being out. That creates some chalk, so we'll get into things. Also, Bradley Beal out for the Wizards. So there's definitely some injuries that create some value for tonight. And then as usual, things usually develop more so closer to lock. So you got to stay up to date with NBA news. Like this video, make sure you're subscribed. I'm doing a Guru Credit promo code that I'm tweeting out later. And it's only going to last for like 10 or 15 minutes. And then it will expire. That will be to benefit all you guys who have my notifications on, show you guys that I appreciate you, and then also making a fourth FanDuel lineup for all Twitter subscribers again tonight, so you can subscribe to my Twitter through my Twitter profile. For point guard tonight, it's easy, Jordan Poole. The game environment here is also fantastic in Utah. It's a big over-under, should stay close. Like I said at the beginning of the video, the Warriors are without 3 of their starters. No Wiggins, no Curry, no Green. Jordan Poole, easy play, 5,900. It doesn't make the slate as fun when there's obvious value, but you just gotta plug him in all your lineups, along with Klay Thompson, 6,200. It's not a back-to-back. They got a day off yesterday, so he should be playing unless we, hear otherwise. 6,200, also a fantastic price on Klay Thompson. Him and Jordan Poole will be the 2 offensive weapons for tonight. They each need like 30 fantasy points to hit value. I wouldn't be surprised if they both got closer to 40 fantasy points each tonight with the kind of usage and playing time that they're going to see in an A+ matchup against the Utah Jazz. And then, in cash games, you need 3 Warriors, if not 4. Jonathan Kuminga should be starting as well at forward in the absence of Wiggins or Draymond Green. He can play power forward. He'll probably be playing small forward. If I were to guess this lineup, it would be Jordan Poole, DiVincenzo, Klay Thompson, Kuminga at power forward, and then Kevon Looney at the 5. I think you need a minimum of 3 Warriors players really in all lineups tonight, even in tournaments. Kuminga at 4,000 is a great value. Obviously, he doesn't play, normal starters minutes because of, Curry, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green. But when they're out and he gets the minutes, 25 or 26 minutes, he's going to get, a fantasy point per minute type of night. And at 4,000, he needs just 20 fantasy points. Arguably the best value play, given the spot and opportunity that Kuminga has tonight. Power forward, Bradley Beal is out, so there's going to be a lot of extra usage for these Wizards. I like all the Wizards, really. I don't know which one's the better play. You could look at Porzingis, too, at 8,900. I like Kuzma at 1,400 cheaper. He does just about the same offensive production as Porzingis. I would give the edge to Porzingis in stocks. He gets more blocks and steals, which is why he gets more fantasy points. But in terms of points, shooting and rebounding and assisting, he's kind of the same as Porzingis. I like this price tag at 7,500. Needs 37 to hit value. He's averaging 35 on the year. With Beal off the court, we saw him have a ton more usage once Beal went down last game. 32 minutes, 43 fantasy points. He's a guy that's gotten into the 40s a lot this year, and that's with Bradley Beal playing. So without Beal out there, it's a good matchup against the Chicago Bulls. They like giving up a lot of points. The Wizards in general are a team you should be targeting with a star like Bradley Beal off the court for them tonight. And then for center, there's a couple of guys I really like tonight. Clint Capella in cash games. You can fade him in tournaments. He hasn't presented a ton of upside. He's not going to play much more than 30 minutes, and he's a fantasy point per minute kind of guy, if not a little bit better. This is a great matchup against the Knicks, a big over-under. I think the Knicks will struggle to keep Capella off of the boards tonight. 31 fantasy points to hit value. He's averaging 32.5 on the year. He has a high floor, just a really safe cash game option tonight. But again, you could fade him in tournaments. He hasn't really gotten into the 40s a ton this year, so his upside isn't great. If you were to go in tournaments, I have a tournament center that I like more than Capella around the same exact price, and that is Nick Claxton. 6,600. He played 37 minutes last game. The reason why I like him more than Capella is he kind of does the same thing that Capella does in terms of points and rebounding. He just plays a couple extra minutes some nights. He can play up to 35 minutes. We saw him play 37 against the Celtics, and he has better stocks than Capella. His blocking has been unbelievable over the last 2 weeks, ranging all the way back to November 22nd. If you look at his blocks, 3, 4, 5, 1, 3, 2, 3, 2. The guy's averaging like 2.5 to 3 blocks a game. That gives him a lot more upside than Clint Capella. He is $400 more, but he's a guy you should be targeting as well here tonight. There is a bit of a blowout concern. They're at home against the Hornets. I think they're like minus 10 or 11. But regardless, Claxton has a higher upside than Capella, so I would lean towards Claxton in tournaments and Capella in cash games. That'll do it for today's video, guys. Make sure you stay up to date on my Twitter for those credits. Get to my website later tonight. Let's crush this 11-game main slate and move on with our week. Until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I'm signing off. Peace.